Brum, brrr. Hey yo, guys, how are you? I hope that you're super fucking amazing. It's your brother Paul, the handsome sex god. So yeah, put these on, thought it would be funny. Doesn't really matter. It's pretty funny cause I'm actually gonna talk about not thinking. Look at these gains, bro. Look at these gains. Look at these gains. Look at this muscle. Look at this muscle. So, um, today's Nofap day -1, I think, or -2, because I fapped twice last night, was it? Last night? Fapped twice? Or I fapped this morning? I don't know the exact times, okay? I don't know the exact times. So anyway, so this afternoon, right? I was like in my room. I wasn't like feeling like my normal self. But anyway, I was there and I won't say why, but I wasn't feeling so happy, right? And when I was in my room, I will say why. I wasn't feeling so happy, right, guys? I was in my room, and so I realized because I eat raw eggs, right, for my gains. I don't drink whey protein or anything like that. I just have raw eggs and bread. Okay, so I was like, yo, there's no raw eggs. So I went out to the shop. Basically, what I noticed was this, right? When I left my room and I went out to the shop and I started being present to the moment, started feeling like, if you want to get more about present to the moment, like more information, watch Eckhart Tolle. Oh, this video is really great so far. This is a really good video. Feeling good about this. So watch Eckhart Tolle, right? He talks about it a lot. And so I was practicing being present as I walked there with my brother. I had some great convos with the two ladies at the cashier register. They were like laughing and blushing and stuff like that, as they tend to do. And I just came back feeling like a changed man, right? I came back feeling like I did a complete fucking 180. Did 180 on them bitches, right? So, so my brother and I were talking about how people are way more friendly to you and more open and awesome around you when you're present to the moment. And I was like, interesting. Why would you think? Why is that, right? And I'll talk about how to get more present to the moment, right? And what I also noticed was you're also happier when you're present to the moment, when you're not thinking, okay? Because thinking makes you think about possibilities, and like sometimes for people it's like possibilities of things that might not be so good. But then fortunately there's also times when it's possibilities of things that could be good. You know what I'm saying? Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, oh wow, handsome God. Oh wow, Paul. So I'm in my backyard, by the way, here in South Africa. Shout out to Simple Zen Life. Shout out to Zen Life. I hope you're gonna have an awesome time here in South Africa, bro. Here's some nature. Cool, 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 cool. You should go to Durban, bro. He asked me like where do I recommend he goes? Durban, beautiful place. Also here in Cape Town too. Anyway, let's get back on track. So we spoke about how, yeah, when you focused, you're here present to the moment, and you're not taking time to like you're more selfless, you're less selfish when you're present, right? And people can sense this because you're not in your head when you're talking with people. You're more like here to the moment, and you don't have time to like think about stuff, and like you don't have time to judge them. You know what I'm saying? You don't have time to really judge them and feel like, oh, cringy or some shit. Oh, am I being egotistical now? I don't know. Maybe because I'm not judging. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I'm just letting it flow. So maybe that's why this is a good video for me. I feel like it's a really good video. Tree's gorgeous, man. It's fucking gorgeous, that tree. I hope you guys can see it. So we spoke about it, and apparently there's a stat, right? A statistic where majority of people, the regular person, thinks about 60,000 thoughts a day, bro. 60,000 thoughts a day on average, right? And then the average, no, then on average, right? Then the top performers slash athletes, they think about 5,000 thoughts a day. 5,000 thoughts a day. So there's a huge difference in that. Let that sink in, right? 60,000 thoughts versus 5,000 thoughts, right? And Eckhart Tolle, right? He was talking about, or Tolle, he was talking about how unhappiness is a thought, right? Being sad is a thought. Emotions are thoughts, actually, right? Besides the like peace isn't really an emotion. It's basically when the waters are not being disturbed, right? When you're not being disturbed by thoughts and stuff, then you're at peace. It's not really an emotion. There's no. The awesome thing about peace is that there's no. It is. When you're in connection with who you really are, then you're at peace, right? So, the more thoughts someone thinks, the less at peace they are, right? And we were talking about like, yo, I'm just, I'm just beautifully rambling on, right? Hope you guys find this euphoric. So, thank you, God. I'm so glad I took the time to listen to that stuff, bro, and get present. So, we were talking about how these athletes, right? Why most like really top athletes and people like at high schools, you know, they're like the most athletic dudes and stuff, and people, they have like good social lives and stuff like that. It's probably because, like, you know, that openness and stuff. And we were talking about how when we were exercising a lot, like we were way more present and more open and social. And my brother for himself, right? He was talking about how it was like a transformation for him when he got like really into gymming. We were exercising a lot, so we were more in our bodies. When you're gymming a lot, you're more in your body than you are in your mind, or if you're training a lot, I guess. So yeah, guys, basically get out of your room, practice being present, listen to the Eckhart Tolle stuff, and this is great saying. It's actually in the Bible. I think it's significant. It's like the boulder lay. Start again, right? The boulder labors in vain unless the Lord builds the house, right? Something like that. Okay. What does this mean? The boulder labors in vain unless the Lord builds the house. It's kind of like a tongue twister. Basically is um, the Lord representing the inner you, the true you, right? You on the inside. It's basically like heaven being within you and the earth being what's on the outside, what you see. Until you change what's inside of you, you can try to fix the outside as much as you want, but the inside has to change first. So you can try and patch up the mirror, but you're not actually touching your face. You get what I'm saying? You want to change your face? Don't touch the mirror, touch your face. You get what I'm saying? This outside world is the mirror that you're looking at, and you're looking at a mirror of your face, right? You want to change the mirror. You want to change your appearance of your face in this metaphor. You got to go not like this, but like this. Oh, change my face. Oh, I can see I'm actually changing my face. You know what I'm saying? So that metaphor stands for emotion, right? Don't expect the outer environment to make you feel happy. Find a way to feel happy regardless, right? Find a way to be at peace regardless. Not really happiness, but more at peace. And yeah, happiness is actually a skill. As we know, Dr. Maxwell Maltz said, right? Happiness is a skill, something you learn to get better at doing and being. So, yeah. And peace, right? Peace. So, I love you guys. Brum, brum, brum. See how present I can get in this ish. Be aware that you are aware. Be aware that you are aware. Be aware that you are aware.